I had a very interesting, and I was very privileged to attend the Africa Leads International Conference. It was hosted at Stellenbosch. The attraction for me to attend was because it was about Africa, and it was about what leadership development is in Africa. The secondary attraction to it was my historic involvement with the Albert Luthuli Center for Responsible Leadership, because they hosted the first Responsible Leadership Conference 2 years ago in Pretoria. This is the second one, and this one is different, and then it got the GRI, which is the Globally Responsible Leadership Initiative. Many multinationals are membership of that forum, and they attended, and they brought along young ambassadors, young people from 17 countries all over the world, primarily from South Africa and Africa. And these young people debated what does leadership mean, but also within the context of making a difference and what is needed to educate young people. But in a sense, they came perhaps with the understanding to be educated. In the end, they educated. They taught. There were other leaders that were there. There were academia there were business people there were NGOs there. The event was hosted over 2.5 days. It started on a Sunday, and for me the key takeaways was none of it is really new. Some of it is re-experience. Some is an affirmation of truly what happens, and that's diversity. Diversity in experience, diversity in backgrounds, cultures, colors, different countries. To listen to all those young people of what they think about business and its role in society and what they expect from leaders. And then the second one was again a confirmation of experience. What the benefit is of experience as learning. And I again saw the power of through experience, where the 180 people were afforded the opportunity to select one of 6 experiences. I selected to go to a local community, Kayamandi. Kayamandi is a township outside of Stellenbosch. It's regarded as one of the poorest townships in South Africa. We ended up not being able to access the area because of the unrest in the area. So the 6 community leaders came to visit us, and we engaged with them, and I sat for an hour with Victoria, Vice Principal of the Kayamandi School, and just from engaging, just listening to what they say and what they experience life, made me reflect and realize that if you ever thought that it is hopeless to have hope, just go and listen to the young people. You have no reason and no right to be hopeless, because there is hope. And if I listen to the young people at this conference, and I listen to my peers, and I listen to people like Victoria, who works in a school with 900 scholars, with 24 teachers, with no electricity and no fence around their property to protect themselves from thieves that unfortunately want to come and steal their books and other material. But she's still hopeful. You come away from that, and I realize again, reflective practices. We have to reflect. I've been with a group now nearly 11 years, and we're not great at celebrating our successes. Why? I've never really come to understand the reason why. But reflective practices helps us to reflect on the past, but also the future, and understand we do make a difference. We do make a difference on a daily basis with many stakeholders, our staff, our clients, but more so in the communities. And I think there's so many activities within Business Connection that truly mean something to many people, and we need to celebrate that much more. Networking, again a reminder that the networking is key. And yes, for the first time I became a very active Twitter, I don't know what to call them, tweeter. It was exciting. I had to change one and recall. I also know now how to recall a tweet when you used a word which was completely spelled wrong. But that's the social media, and that's truly, I could see the impact that has on on people. I look forward to the next one in 2 years' time. I have this every 2 years. Again, to the young people, and maybe we can get the young people within Business Connection to come and share with us with experience and just talking about the future and hope, not just about South Africa, but Africa in totality. Thank you.